Title: David, the Young Shepherd. Long ago, in a small village of Bethlehem, lived a young shepherd named David. He had bright eyes that seemed to capture the stars in the sky, and curly hair that shimmered like gold in the sun. His days were filled with tending to the sheep that grazed in the lush fields. David had a special gift for calming the animals with his music, gently playing the lyre as the sheep grazed around. He loved his sheep deeply and always cared for them with love and dedication, protecting them from the dangers that lurked. One day, a wise prophet named Samuel visited the village. God had spoken to Samuel and told him that the next king of Israel would come from the house of Jesse, David's father. Samuel asked Jesse to bring his sons so he could anoint God's chosen one as the new king. The news spread throughout the village, and everyone was eager to see who the new king would be. Jesse gathered all his sons and presented them to Samuel, one by one. He began with the oldest son, Eliab, who was tall and strong, appearing to be a perfect candidate for the throne. But God whispered to Samuel, "Do not look at appearance or height, for I do not choose based on looks. What matters is the heart and faith." Samuel continued to observe Jesse's sons, one by one, but none of them was God's chosen one. Samuel then asked Jesse, "Do you have more sons?" Jesse replied, "I have only one younger son, David, who is tending to the sheep in the fields." Samuel said, "Bring him here." And so, David was brought before Samuel. He was just a young shepherd, with a simple and humble appearance, dressed in work clothes. However, David had a pure heart and deep faith in God. When Samuel saw David, God whispered in his ear, "This is the chosen one, anoint him as king." Samuel took a flask of oil and poured it on David's head, anointing him as the next king of Israel. David was surprised but trusted in God and accepted the responsibility with humility. David returned to shepherding his sheep, knowing that God was taking care of him and that a great destiny awaited him. He continued to play his lyre and compose beautiful songs of praise to God while caring for the sheep in the lush fields. Over time, David grew in strength and wisdom, and God prepared him for his role as king. He faced many challenges on his journey, including a giant named Goliath, whom he defeated with courage and faith in God, using a simple sling and a stone. Ultimately, David became the king of Israel, a king who loved God deeply and ruled with justice and compassion. His story teaches us that it doesn't matter where we come from or how we look on the outside, what matters is the purity of our hearts and our faith in God. And so, the young shepherd David became the great King David, remembered not only for his reign but also for his unwavering faith, courage, and trust in God, which guided him on his remarkable journey. The end. If you liked the channel, leave your like, share and subscribe so you don't miss any content.